How's it going, everybody? Smoking a little bit of FVF this morning, or this afternoon, morning. I've lost all track of time. So, like it says, a celebration of a newborn. So, coming out and having our first pipe and first drink since the newborn came. So, thought I'd just have a live, come and hang out. Why not? Oh, man. Hey, Millennial. Thanks, man. Super happy, healthy. Baby's healthy, mama's healthy. So that's all I can ask for. So, oh, man. It's been a while since I circled back around to the full Virginia flake. I really need to actually get on the burnt ends at one point because I know that I'll like the smokiness and all that stuff. So, yeah, full Virginia flake from Samuel Gwyeth. Buddy of mine does these custom cobs and does the spouts on the end. It's been a while since I've smoked this one. I found it in my backpack. I've been missing it for a while. So, oh man. It is definitely nice to have a smoke again. Spending probably around 35 to 40 hours in the hospital. It was a little rough. But like I said, we can't ask for more. Happy baby, healthy, mama's healthy, so can't complain. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. This is definitely the last for us. This is third in the end. We got a 18-month-old and now new baby. So we decided that we were going to punish ourselves and do the 2 under 2. So just get it out of the way. We're getting old. I'm starting to see a bunch of grays in my beard. So I thought I might as well get that out of the way now. Johnny, don't wish that on me at all. After a little bit, probably in the next couple months, I'm going to be making sure that I go and get the snip myself. So, no, that's not 100%, but I know it's pretty damn close. So I'm just going to ride with if it happens after a nice little snip, then it was just meant to be. Yeah, millennial, and not helping at all. No, man, but I mean, baby was great. Biggest of our 3, and I mean, I'm big fucking Sasquatch man at 6'3", 270. My wife, she's 5 foot, 120 pounds, soaking wet. And baby was 7 pounds, 5 ounces, nice and healthy. So we can't ask for more. So cheers. I know, right? That's the whole point of getting the snip, right? Is it's just, you don't have to worry about anything after that. Yeah, I know. I do the little camera height thing to kind of give me a little bit of a reprieve from looking like a fucking giant all the time. But if you see this, if you see this table right here, it's one of those ones that goes up and down like the ergonomic tables. And when it goes all the way up, I want to say when it goes all the way up, it's like 4'5" or something like that. So this is all the way up. So you can see here, like right here, and then the rest. So, you know, I'm kind of a big bastard. James, I mean, today's topic, we're just kind of chilling, smoking, talking about whatever comes up. I just had a baby, so I'm just coming on here. Super excited to get my first bowl in after baby, so, and my first drink. That's been really nice. Can't really, they kind of frown upon you bringing in liquor or hard liquor into the hospitals. So I kind of had to shy away from that. I was just, the past couple of days has just been snuff for me. No pipe tobacco, but man, it's been nice to get back into the bowl. Dose. I honestly have thought about that for a long time about D&D. I really want to get into that, and I think it would be cool to kind of go into that whole world. I'm into everything but that, and I haven't branched into it just because I haven't found enough people to actually start playing. But 100% I would be a druid. Like, I would just be a big ass bear druid, you know, like Bjorn from the Tolkien. From Tolkien, which, funny enough, my son's name is Bjorn. So that tells you how much of a nerd I am. Hoover, Warcraft, yeah. World of Warcraft, absolutely. I am, millennial bear. I had to bring out the robe. That's going to be the thumbnail in the next one. Is your wife drinking and smoking? You in between pumps, we'll probably get that in there. My next plan is to make her a nice stiff drink that she's been waiting on. So, you know. Who was it? Johnny? Yeah, I played World of Warcraft for a very long time. Year after it came out until about 2 years ago when it was just taking a little bit too much away from family. So I stuck with it until then, but I haven't touched it since. Actually, funny enough, had a whole YouTube channel where I taught people how to optimize gold making on World of Warcraft, and it was pretty successful. So, you know, I enjoy World of Warcraft. In my old age, I'll probably come back to it when I have more time. But, you know, 3 kids, you know, a bunch of shit going on with the house and having to do renovations and stuff. Just work, all that fun stuff. It's not going to be anything that I can probably pick back up. You're playing right now. Well, cheers. Enjoy it for me. I will say that I have truly missed. See, I know everybody plays WoW for different reasons, but me, I have truly missed a good transmog farm. It's been a long time, and I miss the grind. I miss the grind of just logging in to get that nice little transmog piece that you want and grinding for it. I was a cheap bastard, man. I never paid for anything. Like, I never bought on the auction house at all. I would always find out where it was from, and I would grind a 0.01% drop until it dropped. That was just how I played the game. Yeah, Maggie, be an adult. Exactly, right? No, it was nice. We got the little one down, so we're kind of riding that right now. Wife's inside watching some Singles Inferno, and I wasn't feeling it this season, so I was like, hey, you know, I'm gonna come out here and smoke a bowl, but I'll meet you up in the next season. Oh well, probably in the next episode. It's a little bit of a guilty pleasure. I don't know if you've ever watched Singles Inferno, but it's pretty awesome. Ooh, Bob's Chocolate. Hey, Ellie. So how is Bob's Chocolate? Because I got this over here. And I've been having a bunch of people tell me that I actually need to smoke this. I'm not a huge aromatic fan, and I haven't done enough research. But I got me some Samuel Goliath's chocolate flake, and I've been meaning to crack it and actually give it a try. But I don't know. I just don't know if it's going to be my thing. But, I mean, some of the other stuff that I really enjoy, like my Orlick and everything, it has that chocolatey note to it, so I'm sure that I'll enjoy it. Yo, Pipe Philosophy, what's up? Thanks for joining in. Oh, Pipe, you've had the chocolate flake? So you're saying it's not a chemically aero? That and you know, I know that you and I have talked about that. That's like one of my big things. I hate that chemically aromatic taste. A lot of people. That's why I can't get into the what was that really highly rated one? There was a really highly rated one from C&D that I got. This has been probably like 2 years or more now. I got it just because the ratings were so high, and I might have it right here. Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, peaches and cream. Oh, it was this one. This is it. So this one, the Green River Valley Cornell and Dill. This stuff. Like it's so chemically vanilla that I just couldn't get past it. Woo. Yep, it's still that way. I haven't opened that bag in probably 2 years or more, but it is still just viciously vanilla. Spencer, thanks. I appreciate it. Let's see. Sam's Chocolate Flake. Bob's are familiar. More sweet. Okay. Okay. Ellie, I'll have to give it a try. Like I said, it's been sitting here. You know, and then I also got I don't think that I've done the video on it. I probably should, but I wanted to be able to do it justice just because it was somebody that I reached out to in the community that really, really, they just needed some help. This was maybe like 6 or 7 months ago. They needed some extra cash. I had it. And I helped them out, bought a bunch of stuff that was like bulk and like Mylar bagged. And then didn't even try to use anything to guilt me, but then kind of dropped the bomb that he had cancer and that he was like at the end on hospice. So I threw in like an extra $400 or $500 on the lot after we made the deal. But he sent me a huge box worth of stuff that I want to go through and kind of like talk about and everything, a bunch of pipes. And one of them was he had a big old Mylar box of the chocolate flake. So, said Maggie, do it now. Let's see. All right. You got me. Let me double check here. So we'll put this aside. I think I got a spare pipe over here, 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4. Said, Maggie, you don't smoke. It's all good. Don't have to just to hang out with us. You can live vicariously through me. So, I'm going to do the Hercules 320EX. Oh, you drink? Hey, you and I can talk about a bunch of stuff then. I got a nice triple rum and Coke. Coke Zero because, watching my figure. And Kraken Black Spice Rum. That's the shit. That makes the best rum and Coke that you will ever have. Period. I will debate you night and day on the Kraken making the best rum and Coke because it is just the best spice and bang for your buck. It's so good. Cheers. All right. Because Maggie's over here calling me out, let's crack the Kendall's chocolate flake that I've been completely ignoring over here. Ooh. All right. Might as well open up something new with the new baby, right? All right. Let's see here. And then, oh. Let's see. Ooh. I think this one has 3 or 4 years age on the tin. Okay. Okay. Said I'm an Islay Scotch kind of guy. Oh, yeah. Hoover, you and I will have a lot to talk about as well. One of my blends that I'm trying to find right now, that I can find it. I can't find it in the price range that I want it. So there's a shop near me that has it for $300 for the bottle. But I know that when it came out, it was like $80 or $90, so I just can't bring myself to do it. But my brother-in-law was lucky enough when it first came out to get a bottle of Ardbeg Scorched. And if you've ever had that, it is just like so good. So good. And he's got like half the bottle left. I've been really trying to find a bottle. I would probably buy it if it was like $150 or less. But it's so hard to find it under that. We went down to Florida probably a year ago now, and I found 3 different shops that had it, and every single one of them was $300 or more for the Ardbeg Scorched. But it is super good, but it's just kind of similar to like how I was reviewing the 10 to Midnight by Hearth and Home, the pipe tobacco. It is iconic, campfire in your mouth. That's it. So, but this stuff is kind of interesting. Ooh. Keepers of the Briar. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Super exciting. This is our last one, so The boy kind of rounds us out. We got 2 boys, 1 girl. They're all super close, so that makes it even better. All right. Let's break some of this up here. Ooh, yeah. So, man. So that smells, I mean, it gives off a lot of the same stuff that I get with like some DSK or East Farthing, which I like both of those. So let's pack this up here. All right, pipe philosophy. Let's see how this holds up. Oh, come on now. Come on. Oh. I'm going to say a lot of hay, a lot of nuts, and then I'm going to say a lot of hay, a lot of nuts from the burley. A lot of chocolate, maybe like Hershey Kisses. Joking. Millennial, we've been having too much fun with this. Honestly, this stuff is really good. Like, straight up, first time ever smoking this. I'm gonna have to look at it because I don't know if the chocolate flake is necessarily considered like a aromatic, but if they made more aromatics like this, I'd probably enjoy it. Don't have any paranoia. No, you're good. It was just a joke. You got to have the half-cut frame look and the iconic Jim Inks answer of what everything tastes like, which is hay and hay for the Virginias, the nuttiness of the burley, the smokiness of that Latakia, and the crisp ripeness of that. Ooh, the aromatic is just so ripe. Yeah. Or chicken. Hey, I got some chickens out in the coop right now. Let's see, I got my backup pipe in this pocket, and then in this pocket I have my other K-Woody backup pipe, just in case you needed it. And then I make sure that I also have backup tobacco, so when you need a little bit of East Farthing, you can just bring it out of that side. Or if you need a little bit of Latakia flake, you can just bring it out of this side. So the nice thing about these robes is you can stuff a lot into these robes. And, it just kind of helps hide everything. Now, if you guys want, you can subscribe to my Patreon. And my Patreon's only $50 a month. It's very low. And I'll tell you everything that you need to know about pipe tobacco, how to start with pipe tobacco and all that. I can't even fucking keep a straight face right now. I'm a little bit too far gone in the rum and coke to be able to keep a straight face doing that. So. Oh, woo! You can never have too many inside coat pockets. That makes it all the way. Maggie, you should. And when you start, in all seriousness, you don't have to have something like this. I'm a bougie bitch, okay? I truly enjoy the 7LA 320s. It took me a long time to find which ones I enjoyed. Highly, highly, highly recommend that you just buy a meerschaum, like a corn cob meerschaum. Buy one of the extra little pipe bits here. You can get them online for like $15-20. This whole pipe here is probably like $28. This is where you should start. 100%. Get you like one or two of these and just smoke through them. And you don't need anything fancy. I mean, hell, other than these 320s that I have, my favorite pipe is still this bent K-Woody here. And it's a monster, as you can see, compared to these. Like, you can smoke for an hour if you pack this bowl. Easy. I can smoke for an hour if I pack that bowl. And that thing cost me $40 at the Chicago Pipe Show this year. And K-Woody's going to keep going because one of the pipe makers that was under the owner has continued the brand, and they're picking it up and continuing, and his pipes are amazing as well. So super happy about that, because honestly, like, K-Woody to me is probably, like, if anybody said what's a cheap go-to briar pipe that I would start with, I'd say K-Woody, because they're just so reliable, so good. The draw is really good on them. I mean, you can't beat them. Can you get one at a cigar shop? I mean, the cigar shop that's near me has them. The Missouri Meerschaums. These, yeah. Now, it's not going to have this fancy little additional bit on it, but it's going to have the black one that comes with it, and that's more than enough for you to get started. Maggie, outside of Columbus, Ohio. I'm actually very impressed with this. This chocolate flake does not smoke like an aromatic at all. Pittsburgh. Oh yeah, you can probably find you some of those in shop. If you can't, Missouri Meerschaum has a great online website. I buy most of the ones that I've bought have been from their website, so it works out good. I don't know if I have my no, I don't have my big corn cob out here that I bought from them, but they have one that is probably one of my favorite pipes. That's not one of my 320s. Is Missouri Meerschaum makes a deep bowl, so it's probably that much deeper, and it has a huge stem that comes out, so you can kind of hold it like this and be able to smoke. It's really pleasant, but it's their Gandalf pipe, and I'm a huge nerd, so yeah, sure, I'll buy it. And it was like $50, so that's nothing. I mean, hell, these 320s are like $150 to $200 or more. I have two of these because they're very specific 320. Again, like I said, because I'm a bougie bitch, these are my favorites. 320 7LE EX Champagne, and I was able to get this one and two others for about $180 a piece. So, you know, I love them. May want one with a filter as well. I haven't dove much into the filtered world, to be honest with you, Briar. Should, with how much I smoke, but it just hasn't been my thing so far. I got turned off by it because I had a pipe, probably like the second pipe that I ever bought was at an estate sale. I want to say that it was a Dr. Grabeau, and it was a Dr. Grabeau filtered, and I used the filters that came along with it in the little set, and I just didn't enjoy the restriction of the draw. That's my biggest thing. That draw restriction is what's turned me off to the filters. Now, I know that a bunch of these 320s also have filters that work with them, so if I were to go into filters, it would probably be one of those. Oh, come on, kitty. Come on. Come on. All right. Yeah, for a newbie, sure. Once you realize that there's like that draw restriction, though, you're just going to immediately yoink those filters out and just keep smoking, because I just can't stand that extra draw that I have to have. Pipe Philosophy, I don't know if you're still in here. I appreciate the recommendation, Maggie, getting me to open this up since I haven't smoked it so far. This stuff is great. It's like it reminds me of like early morning pipe with a little bit of chocolate. Just a little bit of that English smokiness, and then a little bit of faint, very, very faint chocolate. So it's really nice. Is it weed? I wish. Maggie, my job description does not allow me to partake in the finer things of life. Whew. What you doing? Come on, get up here. There you go. Like to relax. I too enjoy to relax, which is why I smoke and drink. Meditate here and there. But definitely enjoy the pipe tobacco. It's just one of those things. I don't know. It's clears the mind. It's a process. You can focus on it. You perfect it over time. It's just something that you kind of grow with. You said you had a pit bull? Yeah, it's pretty damn cold here. You can see, even when I'm not smoking. Yeah, I think it's like 2 to 5 degrees outside. I got a radiant heater that's sitting under me right now. So, and my robe, and multiple layers on, and I'm still freezing my ass off. So. £97. Oh, good God, that's a big pit. Yeah, I had a pitty up until about a year, almost a year and a half ago now. She lived her retirement days with my parents because they were able to kind of give her a little bit more need than I was able to give. But we rescued her from back behind a Starbucks. I was over at Starbucks one day down in Montgomery, Alabama, and she was skin and bone just laying behind the dumpster. And I used to take the back way to get out of Starbucks, and I saw her laying there, and I thought she was dead, and I'm an animal lover. So I was like, at the very least, I'm going to, pick her up if she is and bury her. So I get over there, and she starts lifting her head up just a little bit and growling at me. And after about 20, 30 minutes, she finally allowed me to pick her up, and that was it. She was my baby until last year. Unfortunately, she had a little bit of cancer, but we had 8 great years, and she was a sweetheart. She was that fawn pit. So yeah, the propane heater. So I actually looked at it, and obviously just because a bunch of other shit going on with this year, there's these ones that personally I have a Menards near me, and they have these big fan heaters that like do the radiant heat, and then the fan blows it, and you can get a couple of them. I'll probably get a couple of them for out here and kind of have them set up to where they blow toward me. But they're like $28 a piece, and they're supposed to be able to heat up 300, 400 square foot space. And I would say my smoke room is probably 250 at tops. So it'd be more than enough. Whew. I would put this up at the level of East Farthing for me, because East Farthing's like one of those ones that I keep talking about that is just, I mean, you love or hate it, but it is so much like that vanilla chocolate spice English. And that's really, really nice. So it's very nice to see this in like an Englishy kind of blend. Well, smoked it down. Pie Philosophy, that was a great recommendation. Maggie, thank you for getting me to actually crack it and check this out. The chocolate flake, it was really good. I'll come back to it, do another video on it. Unfortunately, I do have to call it a night. I'm wanting to do a lot more of these. Again, baby right now, we'll kind of see here and there when I can kind of get out and chat with everybody. I've really appreciated everybody coming in and kind of hanging out with me. Cheers again, baby. We stuck with the nerd train, so I got Bjorn, I got mix of Eleanor, which if you're a true Tolkien nerd, you'll understand Eleanor. And then new baby is Rohan, Rohan. So cheers. And Maggie, I appreciate it. Everybody that came back in, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. We're going to try and do, like I said, a lot more of these. Just more chill, hanging out, smoking, all the fun things. So, yeah, Maggie, if you like a good cigar, we'll try some of those next. I got a whole 1,000 count humidor that we can run through. So I appreciate everyone coming in live, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.